Spawning down in the bottom right. In a do-or-die situation for big, it is ShoWTimE. In the red. And his opponent spawning up at the top left. It is GuMiho. In the blue. And once again, this is the Masters Coliseum Group A. Masters Coliseum 6 Group A, sponsored by the World Team League. This is a $40,000 tournament. So this is a big deal for these players. Top 3 get out of the group. Bottom 3 are eliminated. First and second place go straight into the winner's bracket. Third place goes into the loser's bracket. I think just by making top 2 in the group, you're guaranteed top 10 in the tournament. Maybe even top 8. You might be guaranteed top 8. Yeah, because even if you get... No, yeah, you're guaranteed top 8. Yeah. So that's a big deal. That is a big deal. Of course, top 12 is guaranteed if you make it into the lower bracket. But lower bracket, you have to play a lot more matches. You have to play 2 more matches just to get to top 8. And I don't think there's a prize pool difference between... No, there is not a prize pool difference between finishing 9th and 10th and finishing 11th and 12th. But there's a big prize pool jump between 9th to 12th and 7th to 8th. Goes from like just under 500 USD to over 1,000 USD. That's not... Well, that's a pretty decent sized jump. That's a decent sized jump. Now, we are going to be seeing ShoWTimE opening up Gate Cybernetics Core into the Nexus. And he did go for a scout here. GuMiho was opening up double gas in most of his games, and he does it here again. And ShoWTimE, it might look, oh my god, he didn't scout the gases. No, he scouted the SCV paths. He saw. He knows it's double gas. And he is very suspicious of GuMiho. He's like, you're doing something. You're doing something evil. You're doing something illegal. But he's not. It's just going to be Reaper Reactor. Stargate does get scouted almost immediately. Good wall here from ShoWTimE. Allows him to micro back the probe quite easily. And he gets the save. Oh, will the probes fix themselves? Yes, they do. Good job. Good job, probes. No unionization here. They're just hard workers. Now, I wonder if GuMiho is going to do what Maru did, which is like the 6 Marine mine drop. Now, against Stargate play, Maru was not going aggressive. But let's see if GuMiho does. We do see shield batteries being built in each mineral line. ShoWTimE, I think he's maybe thinking this might be a proxy Hellion drop. GuMiho is a wild card. He does a lot of different things. And it wouldn't surprise me too much if that was on the menu. Now, it is important to note, unfortunately, due to a patch, which is good for the game, that we're getting patches, but an unfortunate side effect is that one of the bugs, you cannot cancel shield batteries in this particular match, in this particular game, so a little bit unfortunate for ShoWTimE here. Now, it's not Phoenixes, it is Oracles, which this particular play is going to be good against. Ooh, ShoWTimE, though, spots the medevac. Now, Phoenixes... Oh, actually, I wonder which would be better, Phoenixes or Oracles. With 2 Oracles, you are going to be able to do DPS really quickly. Oh, did ShoWTimE keep the Oracles hidden? If he did, GuMiho didn't see them. Oh, Oracle does turn on his Pulsar Beam. Oh, I didn't even see the Widowmine Burrow. Wow. That felt, my god, I didn't even notice that Widowmine burrowed. I was like, wow, ShoWTimE's pulling his probes in a weird way. No, he was pulling his probes in the correct way. Now, with the Phoenix being produced here... No, okay, ShoWTimE not going to go chasing. I think he was maybe worried about Cyclone? Either way, there's Cyclone and Viking. GuMiho pumping out those Cyclones and Vikings. Those are expensive early game units, so we're going to see potentially a big rally coming through the middle. Oh, okay, never mind. He's just going to build 2 more barracks. So it will not be any kind of huge commitment on 1-1-1. And I mean, ShoWTimE's still on 2 bases. Anytime you try and do a 1-1-1 big committal on 2 bases doesn't make the most sense to me. Doesn't mean it can't work, but I much prefer it when players just kind of shark around and try and hunt the air units. ShoWTimE. Oh. Not going to be able to get anything done here. We did see a third shield battery being produced. And that's the thing right now. Like, if you want to build a shield battery, you've got to mean it. Because you can't cancel that. Phoenixes continue to be produced here. Little air flotilla. 3 Phoenix. Well, for now, 2 Phoenix, 2 Oracle. But will be 3 Phoenix, 2 Oracle. Which is a somewhat complicated army to control. Not the most difficult. But, of course, having to manage the Pulsar Beam, Revelation, and Phoenix Lifts is complicated. Now, we are going to see Stasis Wards coming on in.
Your probes are under attack.
Oh, Marine on the left side does scout the Nexus, but will go down, of course. Oh. Having a rough time. Colossus behind this, and ShoWTimE. Oh, sees the 2 Vikings. Sees double reactor. That hang on, what? Double reactor on the Marines. That is a lot of Marines coming out right now. That's going to be really difficult to deal with Colossus. We almost never see 2 reactors like this unless the player's name is Han Mono. And he's going for his big all-in with that. Ooh, ShoWTimE. Oh, Stasis Ward catches 2 Cyclones. That's actually really nice. If ShoWTimE goes, he can jump this army right now. Oh, but unfortunately, he's a little bit late to the party. Stim is done. +1 weapons also going to finish. No combat shields, though. And that's another drawback of the double reactor. Extended Thermal Lance is not yet done, but it will be done very shortly. There's obviously no Raven with this push. Oh, man. Stasis Ward. Does GuMiho see it? Oh, okay, he does. I don't think he saw it until kind of the last second there. Don't know why the Oracle turned on its Pulsar Beam for that. That's a little weird. 3rd Colossus was a little late to start up, but it starts up now. And the Extended Thermal Lance will be up and running. GuMiho behind this. He had a 3rd CC. It's now fully mining. Even grabbing the gases at that 3rd. That's obviously good news for GuMiho. ShoWTimE, charge well on the way. Oh, GuMiho going very fast into 2nd Starboard and Fusion Core. He doesn't even have the armory yet for +1 air weapons. That is an extremely fast transition into the Liberators. And it's going to be really difficult to deal with if you don't see it. And GuMiho, as a player that is ultra aggressive and a reputation of being ultra aggressive. Oh, man, those Cyclones just love freezing time. You know, these are big fans of, like, 70s music. Lots of things. Huge Doom Drop coming into the main base. GuMiho scans for an observer, scans the main base, sees there's nothing here. Charge is going to be done, but this is a gigantic drop. And GuMiho, oh, man, he's going to get in position here. But ShoWTimE getting back in position. Only 1 Colossus at the moment. The rest of the army... Oh, okay, never mind. GuMiho gets scared away, and... Well, I actually don't know if ShoWTimE had enough to fight that. Yeah, I don't think he did. I think GuMiho could have stuck around, but... GuMiho playing it a little bit on the safer side. 2nd Forge, and you know what? That actually does make sense because he's going for these Liberators. If he was continuing to mass bio, he would have stayed in there. Now, I wonder if that little change... Oh my god, is he actually going to kill the pylon? No, it survived. How did it survive with 2 HP? It must have auto-attacked and then locked on or something. Or like auto-attacked like a couple times. That is super weird, but also very fun. I don't even know how that interaction started, but it just tickles me pink. Oh, we are going to see Liberators. Okay, seeing 4 Liberators right now has got to be the most confusing thing for ShoWTimE. Blink just started. This is terrifying. This base is forfeit. ShoWTimE has to give it up. He cannot hold it. No chance. No, don't even go for the fight. Pick away with the Colossus, sure, but do not let your units run in here. Oh, speaking of not letting your units run in, both Oracles, I think, coming in from the back. A little bit of maybe a panic move from ShoWTimE. And he will lose those. I do like the addition of Disruptors, but at the same time, you're going to be going Disruptors into Liberators. Phoenix is looking to intercept reinforcements, perhaps. Interesting little supply depot placement. Oh, Phoenix getting aggroed into the Liberators there. What? Double command center is very weird. We got a 4th command center going up to the top side. GuMiho playing a little bit wild. He's still only on single engineering bay. But of course, he is getting that +2 weapons. ShoWTimE. I mean, if he can get up to Blink, that's at least really nice. Zealots. Oh, they're going to go for the 3rd base. They will not know that there's another army here. Disruptor shot does get avoided by GuMiho. Oh, Phoenixes. No. 2 Phoenixes going down. Very expensive. Meanwhile, Zealots on the top side. They are going to run into a meat grinder. They get a couple of bio units initially, but they're going to get ground down very hard. And he doesn't even get the command center cancel. Nor does he know about this top right base. Little Marine run by. Grabs a couple probes. I don't think that was worth it, but it's kind of fine. GuMiho, at this point, honestly, actually, he's happy to trade out supply for more Liberators. Does need to transfer some workers over to the newest base, but this is so much freedom. That is so many ranged Liberators. Even without their +2 weapons, they are going to be so difficult to deal with. Oh, we see Disruptors getting targeted down. They are going to go down in huge numbers. Phoenix is getting massacred, and GuMiho is going to crush ShoWTimE's rebuilt 4th base. Oh, this is a dagger move right here. We're going to see a huge blink in on top of the liberation zones, and they are going to get slaughtered, those stalkers. GuMiho has so many Liberators here. And now he stims over to the left side. This Stasis Ward, a bit of a saving grace. But it's not going to be enough on its own. Cybernetic Explorer is going to fall. That means no more Stalkers. There's only 5 gateways right now. And these Disruptors. Oh, GuMiho. Good splits right there. Easily avoiding these. The rest of the army does kind of get cleaned up. But these Liberators, they just can't be dealt with. ShoWTimE's going to try and counterattack with everything. But he's going to lose literally his entire gateway production. And now the natural expansion is going to get sieged. GuMiho, he just needs to... he can turtle his main at this point. He is going to win the game with these units. Oh my god, the probes are getting slaughtered. One of them makes it out. ShoWTimE, he can build no more units that aren't robotics facility. And GuMiho is setting up for the turtle in the main base. He's getting close to +2 Liberators. That's not going to be denied. GuMiho at this point... oh my god, he's locked down so much mining. ShoWTimE? Does he know about the top right base? Is there any way for ShoWTimE to do anything here? GuMiho should probably be sieging this left base to make sure that ShoWTimE can't recall. Because once Liberators get on top of the Precious base, like, there's nothing for it. GuMiho is actually going to lose a lot of depots at this base. Oh, just ShoWTimE's not killing the +2 weapons. That's a problem. But, I mean, GuMiho can just kill this. ShoWTimE? Oh, he's trying to kill this base. I think GuMiho is target firing with the planetary on the grouped up stalkers. And the repair is so good. This is buying so much time. GuMiho. Okay, ShoWTimE needs to recall right this second, but he can't. It's too late. Gateways that were rebuilt have been re-depowered. And demowered. He's actually taking the top right base. That's actually really smart. ShoWTimE, he does have an... no, it's even upgrades. GuMiho, gonna reposition. Hang on. If ShoWTimE, oh my god. If ShoWTimE didn't blink forward right there, there was maybe a chance. GuMiho did get into the +2 for the Liberators. That is actually so big, because now the Stalkers get two-shotted. There's no ghosts, so EMP is not a factor. That is 16 Liberators. 16 Liberators. Blink forward does grab 2 of them. Oh, can he get away? No, he can... well, he kind of can. He loses 1 Stalker. 12 Stalkers to 14 Liberators. This is so scary. If the Disruptors had landed on this bio, maybe there was a chance. ShoWTimE, though? He is so far away. Well, actually, hang on. If GuMiho can't walk into him... ooh, scan. Oh, nice job from ShoWTimE. Finds an opening, gets 1 Liberator. And I don't think he lost any Stalkers. We're just going to stare at the... no, he did lose 1 Stalker. Even if he trades 1 for 1 at this point, it's not enough. Now, this is a much fresher base. GuMiho, very fortunately, though, still actually has a fair number of mineral patches at this natural, but not for long. They are getting low. ShoWTimE shouldn't be rebuilding pylons at this base. Oh, I love this. He's rebuilding his tech on the bottom side. He's going to find 1 Liberator. Goes for another one. He's going to lose so many Stalkers, though. Yeah, no, it's over. Absolutely over. GG gets called. GuMiho will take the game and puts himself up 1-0. Very well done by GuMiho. All right, here we go. Game number 2. Spawning down in the bottom left. For big, it is ShoWTimE. In the red. And his opponent. Spawning up the top right. It is GuMiho. In the blue. And that was a really cool play from GuMiho. Even though his mechanics and some of his execution have not been the most amazing in this group, in these games for the Masters Coliseum 6, especially compared with his run at ESL Masters Summer, where his mechanics did look fantastic. He was dropping everywhere. He was playing like an absolute god. One of the best games of the tournament, one of the most impressive wins of the tournament, was his victory versus Serral on this very map on Ancient Cistern. He was looking really good there. Even though this tournament, fast forward, a few months, he's not looking as sharp as he did then in terms of his mechanics. His builds and his preparation have been top tier, particularly against Protoss players. Now, ShoWTimE, he was really dead when that base trade started. I don't think I made that clear enough. He was super dead. And that's kind of why I was focusing on ShoWTimE's plays. I think I can do a better job of as a caster to be like, okay, ShoWTimE is in a terrible spot. Just do the Dota plus thing, talk about win probabilities, and be like, ShoWTimE needs a miracle to win this. He almost got it. And by almost, I mean like, he set himself up for it pretty well. Like I said, I really do want to hammer the point home that if he picks off all the bio that GuMiho had built in his main base, and maybe 1 or 2 Liberators in transition, he can probably get some serious work done. But of course, ShoWTimE felt compelled to defend that top right base. If instead of rebuilding the gateways in tech, he goes to the bottom left and rebuilds a Nexus again, because he did have the money for it, maybe ShoWTimE can outmaneuver his opponent and get something done. I think there's a play. I think there's plays to be made. But of course, didn't work out that way. And GuMiho doesn't let ShoWTimE back into it. Oh my goodness. Huh. GuMiho going for a fast Marauder. Is this going to be his fast stim with this? He did the weirdest little timing versus trigger not too long ago. No, okay, it's going to be straight into Stargate. What the heck? Is this going to be another Marauder? What is this? No, it's one. It's one Marauder, no concussive shells. GuMiho. I made this comparison before, but he really is 1,000 monkeys at 1,000 typewriters. GuMiho's genius is frightening. I wonder if he even frightens himself. Like, he looks in the mirror and he just sees the Joker, you know? 1 Marine, 1 Marauder, no concussive shells, and a Hellion. And this Oracle, if ShoWTimE doesn't move completely out of position, which he can just pull back right now.
The firstborn shall persevere.
Okay, no, he is moving across the map. Hellion. Oh, okay, never mind. It does not escape. 4 Adepts are going to be enough here. Oh my goodness, he's bringing the Oracle. Wait, what? No, what? That was definitely meant to be a Chrono Boost, right? Oh, that was really... I mean, it was a good defense from ShoWTimE. He kills all the units, gets the Reaper, but that recall. Ugh. Now this, and the Oracle came home at a critical moment when it could have maybe gotten something done. No, there was already a Cyclone. Probably doesn't. Now, GuMiho does go for the quick, very quick second barracks and a fast stim with this. And now he's getting Cloak Is this real? He's been revel... Okay, GuMiho is... This honestly looks like a ChatGPT build order. I don't know what else to say. Stim, Cloak Banshee underneath the Revelation. Now, the only thing I'll say is that if I'm ShoWTimE, I am so certain that this is fake. Oh, Oracles do get to pick off on a Cyclone. He will lose one Oracle, but he gets the Scout. Sees that this was not canceled. Did he see the Banshee? I'm actually not even sure. If he did, he's going to continue to build Phoenix, or at least he should. I hope he does. Because if this works from GuMiho, I feel like it's appropriate to pull your hair out. Oh my god, he's not building more Phoenix. He's transitioning into ground. It's going to be a good transition. And I suppose he needs it against the Stim. Was it only one? It was only one Banshee. And he did finish Cloak. I'm so confused. Is this going to work? I'm so conflicted because there's a part of me that wants it to work and there's a part of me that doesn't. Everyone has two wolves inside of them. One of them cheers for GuMiho, the other one cheers for order amongst the chaos. Viking does land, grabs itself a probe, and the sentries tickle it away and push it out of position for the moment. Okay, more Phoenix is being produced now. There is a shield battery in the main and the natural. GuMiho, does he knows about those, right? Does he? He doesn't know about the shield battery in the main. This Banshee is just in the most random position. Oracle. Oh, nice Revelation. That might have... Did that give away the Observer position? No, but it gave away the Oracle position. Oh, Cyclone had to take a bad angle. Banshee. Oh my god, it's going to reveal itself by shooting a Colossus. I have no way. That was meant to be a... That was definitely meant to be a Revelation. Couple... Oh, he doesn't have energy for the Revelation. Ay. Oh, God. Couple of weird misclicks from ShoWTimE. ShoWTimE's still in a good position. Don't get me wrong. He's got Colossus against an army that is predominantly Marines. A couple of unfortunate misclicks, but he's still doing the big things very correctly. All of his macro is on point. He's got extended thermal lance on the way, double forge. I don't want to highlight just the negatives. Oh, there we go. There's the Banshee getting spotted. And this investment does not pay off. It fires a few shots at a Colossus. How did this Cyclone get behind the third base mineral line? Oh, the Stimmin on top of the Colossus will grab it very... No, he doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. Oh, that was a big dive for no gain. Well, I mean, he put a bunch of damage on a Colossus. You know what's funny? I was just about to highlight how this shield battery was the only remnant of the Banshee being low, and I was like, oh, that's not going to mean anything at all. It almost did. But GuMiho pulled back right before he would have killed that Colossus. He had it dead. But I think he just underestimated the regular healing of a shield battery. Damn. Oh my god, I can't believe he pulled back from that. That was a fair number of bio units that went down. Was that a Phoenix that just died? Next battle in. Was that a hallucination? No, that was a hallucination. Okay. Oh, Widowmine. Oh, almost finds the Oracle. Very nice Widowmine positioning here from GuMiho. Not only does it provide a great amount of vision, but really locks down a couple of the entrances to this base. Oh, Phoenix is getting EMP'd. Was that worth it? Well, yes. He gets 2 Phoenix kills. It absolutely was worth it. It does reveal the Ghost Tech, of course, but it's not like Ghosts are a surprise. They're good units. This is a janky wall, but it's fine. Still a wall. Still gonna have to be broken down. Now, this is a big timing that GuMiho could hit before Blink and before +1. Well, sorry, before 1-1. He is on 1-1. He's got 1 EMP available, I believe. Just the 1. He didn't build 3 ghosts, just the 2. And there's that wall coming into play. I mean, not really. It was the bio units in position, but still nice. Widowmines do get taken out before they can burrow. GuMiho That is a lot of Marines. And this, yeah, 36 Marines, only 13 Marauders. 4 Colossus. They're really good here. They are really powerful. Obviously, the 5 Vikings is a problem. Nice job from GuMiho targeting the Oracle specifically. Gets the kill on that. That's actually really nice because ShoWTimE really relies on the Revelations to keep tabs on his opponent's army. Little Marine run by. Oh, this is actually a great little move from GuMiho. Unfortunate for him. The Zealots are moving back in here. It will still be a few probes, and this positioning. Oh, the Warp In, though, is very good. Still. Oh, that one Zealot. Wow. Man, that Zealot must have tanked like 250 damage or something. It lost all of its HP, pretty much 87 HP, and the full drain of the shield battery pretty nearly, just on that one Zealot. I think we can do the math. 25 energy, it was probably at 20 energy, which means I think it's 3 shields per energy. Is that right? I think that's right. 3 shields per energy? I think so. That would be 80 to 240 plus 87. 327 damage, is that right? 347? Something like that. A lot of damage. A lot of damage. Meanwhile, Warpin in the main base. Ooh, missile turret wasn't enough to deal with this. Super Depot top hat is going to get taken out. We do see another counterattack. Little random Marines hit squads coming in here. Oh, there's that shield battery again. Different one, but same concept. This time, no, the Zealot goes down. No Super Zealot. I wonder what the Zealot feels when it's getting shot and healed by a shield battery at the same time. 15 SCVs do go down by ShoWTimE. ShoWTimE looking for a find on this 4th base. There is the Liberator transition starting to come in. Nuke as well being dropped. You see Disruptors. First one going to get avoided. Second one. Oh, yeah, well, they zone out and they get the kill on the command center. That is big. But can ShoWTimE escape? Oh, the Colossus. No. Okay. The Colossus. They're wandering. Oh, ShoWTimE gonna lose one of them instantly. Second one is in duress. Will go down. Basically, before the engagement really kicks off. 2-2 not yet done for ShoWTimE. He really wants to buy time until those upgrades are done. But he loses a 3rd Colossus during that. A nice little flanking disruptor from ShoWTimE. And he is building 3 disruptors at a time. And he's on 5 bases. This is still a great position for ShoWTimE, especially sniping his opponent's 4th base. But losing 3 Colossus like that, it stings. It stings a lot. Liberator transition coming in from GuMiho, but he just started the +2 weapons, and this is not like game number 1 this time. We've got 3-3 on the way from ShoWTimE. He's got way more Blink Stalkers. This is not a super fast Liberator transition either. This is a much more standard timed one, and it actually gets slowed down significantly by the loss of the 4th base and the loss of those SCVs. GuMiho is not in the comfiest position. That 4th command center that's been rebuilt has started moving over to this left side base. ShoWTimE getting into 4 more gateways. He's going to be on 12 gates, 3 robos. That is a robust amount of production. Widowmine's burrowing up on this left side. Oh, big EMP, but a good dodge from ShoWTimE on the Widowmine. Very important that he didn't get EMP Widowmine. Oh, Disruptor grabs a couple of SCVs. Oh, okay, I was going to say these Disruptors need to be careful. The cliffs can make maneuvering your armies as Protoss very complicated. Or not even complicated, just doofy. The army can get really stupid, and you don't want it to be stupid. We already saw the Colossus. I would say 2 of them died to stupidity. The 3rd one, not so much. But the stupidity of Protoss units going up and down cliffs cannot be overstated. They're just dumb. They're just dumb units. I do think that it's good that we have this to make sure that Protoss just players in general are paying attention to their army composition and setup. Oh, wow. Very aggressive move coming in here from ShoWTimE. GuMiho kind of ceding the position. He does have a planetary fortress to fall back on. Good disruptor shots from ShoWTimE. Kind of zoning the army back out. Now, with 8 Liberators and them not being seen, I think GuMiho is trying to keep them hidden until +2 is done. 3-3, though, going to finish up here for ShoWTimE. 3 Marauders getting blown up, and the first Liberator will go down. Liberator range is done. And here is that big power spike for the Liberators, the +2 weapons. But, like I said, ShoWTimE getting into 3-3 this time. And that just means his army is just going to be more powerful in general. But it won't prevent the Liberators from two-shotting. We do see the drop on the bottom side. Oh, cancel. Paying attention to the main army. Not able to get the cancel down there. Blink DTs are going to be the next setup here. GuMiho will find this base. He actually did lock down a lot of mining on this bottom side. ShoWTimE trying to move through into the middle. Gets a big disruptor shot. 2 more. GuMiho not paying attention to his main army. Focusing, of course, on the bottom side. Look at this. These cloaked ghosts. They're going to kill a Colossus. Oh, yes, they do. Oh, that's painful. That's the final Colossus going down. Ooh. How did this army of GuMiho slip out here? EMP does reveal the DTs, but they will cloak back up. More EMPs do blanket this army. Oh, looks like the cannons were able to provide a little bit of detection there. DT blink is about to complete. GuMiho, really nice defensive setup around this 4th, and he's really playing fast and loose with his army, and it's making it difficult for GuMiho for ShoWTimE to answer these moves. Oh, but those disruptor shots, murdering a couple of ghosts. Zealot will find this 5th base. GuMiho. Man, these Liberators really make it difficult to push in here for ShoWTimE. But the Disruptors, they take down the Sensor Tower. That's going to make it more difficult for GuMiho to spot this army. And there's actually not a lot here for GuMiho. Big link forward from ShoWTimE. This is everything for ShoWTimE here. This is his whole army. And GuMiho, I don't think he realized that there was not a split push. So ShoWTimE's going to be able to force this army back, at least for the moment. But GuMiho, with the triple Liberator defense, will drive ShoWTimE back. I'm surprised GuMiho isn't kind of bringing his army back over. I guess a lot of it was in production. GuMiho is bleeding out a lot of stuff, and he's only on 53 workers, but ShoWTimE just loses another 8 probes. He's not on the greatest economy either. And this Nexus is going to fall. No recall to save it. It's going to knock ShoWTimE back down to 6 bases. GuMiho has, of course, been forced away from this original 3rd base location. Ooh, scan comes down. Did that kill an observer? There's no way to know. I have no idea. Oh, but if he can jump this army, that would be huge. ShoWTimE, though, does see it, but the Disruptors, they're going to get EMP'd. Oh, they're all on their own. Every single one is going to fall. They get a couple of consolation shots, but 1 Disruptor of the original 11, I believe, just survives. That was a huge find for GuMiho. Now ShoWTimE is going to move in on the top side with a very mobile Blink Stalker, Blink DT, Charge Lock Force. But this game just got nuts. And now it is going to be full base trade mode. That was a huge set of pickoffs for GuMiho. ShoWTimE does have triple robo with the natural, but if he can't... Oh my god, these Disruptors. They got to stick around. They got to save it. They're on the rally. Meanwhile, Planetary Fortress is going to fall. Oh, GuMiho is going to take down all 3 robos. ShoWTimE is going to lose so much of his tech. I would actually say that's pretty much all of his tech. He does still have 12 gateways. And he does have a really strong number of units here. And the DTs are going to be nasty to deal with. How many ghosts are there? ShoWTimE building static defense at this base. There are 2 ghosts. Only 2 ghosts. Ooh, EMP already being used. Now the ghosts can go in. There's no EMPs available. It's going to be just scans. Where are the scans? All the command centers are lifted. GuMiho needs to land just to get a scan. DT is going to be able to go to work on this. There is another Nexus on the bottom side. Oh my god, these units are so overstimmed. The DTs are going to work. There's the scan. He just used Blink. That's very unfortunate for ShoWTimE. But I said all the tech was sniped. That is not true. Oh, okay, recall comes in. GuMiho, he just taps out. He thought there was more DTs. How can you blame him? You got to assume. ShoWTimE evens the series at 1 apiece. All right, here we go. Spawning up in the top left for game number 3. For big, it is ShoWTimE. In the red. And his opponent spawning down in the bottom right. It is GuMiho. In the blue. Now this is going to be a very important match. Once again, we are in the Masters Coliseum 6 Group A. This could very well be effectively the decider match to see who makes it through between these two players. There are still games to be played, but they're both currently at 1-1. They most likely, with 6 players in the group and 3 players getting out, it is highly likely that a 3-2 scoreline will make it out. But it's not a guarantee. The group could still get very messy, but rest assured this is an important match, an extremely important match for both of them. ShoWTimE still has to play Maru, but he also has to play Trigger. GuMiho, on the other hand, has to play Serral and MaxPax. So he really wants to win this one. He definitely is capable of taking down MaxPax, and on a really, really good day, could maybe dream of taking down Serral. But I don't think he's in the current form to do it. I don't think his mechanics and his execution are going to be clean enough. But who knows? GuMiho has surprised me many times in the past. Oh, ShoWTimE with the cheeky probe recall. I do love it in concept. I do love it in concept, and it is worthwhile to save the probe with the recall. It is mathematically worthwhile. Now, I don't think it's necessarily a do this every game type of thing, because having the recall on cooldown is a little bit messy, especially against a double gas. So you got to be a little bit more conservative with your adept. But it's a fun, cheeky play. That is for sure. And there's something just like... There's something just neat about it. It's just like kind of dirty, you know? It's just a cheeky thing Protoss players can do. This is funky. Yeah, okay, command center on the low ground. Triple Reaper, single Hellion. Reaper kind of being just tucked away in this little corner. ShoWTimE is building a shield battery in the main. He's also got one in the natural, of course, against double gas openers. It is... I don't mind it. I like the early shield batteries. Double gas openers are... They need to get a little something done, I think, to equalize the economies. So ShoWTimE just locking that down, saying, you know what? No, you're going to... If it's not something like Reactor Hellions... Well, even if it is Reactor Hellions, I mean, shield batteries are just good against double gas openers, I think. I don't think you want to do it every game, because at that point, you're going to have people doing double gas openers just to bait the double shield battery, and then it's like they'll just play greedy behind it. And that's, of course, where the strategy and real-time strategy comes in, and the, you know, meta game and all that. And preparation versus specific players. This is a weird little setup. Tech Lab. But it's a Liberator. I think it's going to be Liberator into Raven. That's the only thing that really makes sense to me. By the way, ShoWTimE going single Oracle into Phoenix this time. He has gone double Oracle into Phoenix in the first 2 games of this series. ShoWTimE, probably one of the bigger fans of almost always playing Stargate in this matchup. I feel like I very rarely see him open up Blink. And it's hard to blame him, because... with Blink, if you don't have MaxPax level micro with this current patch, the way that it is really difficult to do anything. Now, we can see that ShoWTimE kind of pulling his Phoenixes back out of position that would have blocked that Liberator, because this is the timing for a mine drop. And the timing for that has passed. So GuMiho, he might be able to slip in unnoticed. Phoenixes, ooh, are they going to reveal themselves? GuMiho doesn't know that it's Stargate. Okay, now he does. But Liberator is going to get sieged up in the main base. GuMiho just pressuring the front here while the Liberator sieges up. Battery overcharge is going to get popped. How many probes go down? It's going to be at least... Oh, it's going to be quite a few, actually. 4 probes going down so far. Liberator's nasty to deal with. And the Phoenixes will clear this up. Battery overcharge will... expire. GuMiho rallying a tank into this. And now building a 3rd command center. Is it going to be single or double engineering bay? Yep, double engineering bay. Okay. So GuMiho is going to go for the... Oh, no, he did a 2 racks again. This is such a strange little opener. ShoWTimE, by the way, feeling like he can push across the map and maybe get something done, or maybe feeling like he has to. I'm not too sure. He's got this Immortal. ShoWTimE does not know about the third CC just yet, but seeing it at the front, I wouldn't be too... Okay, he sees one siege tank as well. No, I don't think there's a lot you can do. He might be able to dive the Raven. The Raven is actually super exposed with its positioning right now, but ShoWTimE doesn't necessarily know that. He's going to look for the... Okay, there he is. He sees it, and he will get it. I like that move very much. Oh, that scan was cash money. Gets the kill on the second Phoenix. Oh, that Stasis Ward, saving the Oracle. Nice job. Second Stasis Ward will get triggered. ShoWTimE is behind in economy. Even though he's up 2 workers, GuMiho's landing his third command center as ShoWTimE's finishing up his third Nexus. Now, of course, ShoWTimE will have an opportunity to get something done with these Phoenixes, and that can even things up. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Does leave the SCV there. Good job from GuMiho to immediately put it back to work. Says, yeah, you suffered a traumatic event. It's fine. You'll be fine. Get over it. Get back in the refinery, idiot. If you or your Marines you have been mistreated by a Terran commander, you might be entitled to financial compensation. Kaprulu sector lawyers will do the law, maybe. ShoWTimE, of course, transitioning into charge and +1. GuMiho will have a mighty powerful 1-1 stim combat shields timing. And is that a Ghost? Yeah, it's a Ghost Academy. This is a really nice sim city in the main base, by the way. Against Zealot Warpins, look at this. You pop a unit in here, bio unit in there, rally everything into this little pocket. This is actually so nice. This is something we don't see from Terran players very often. I would love to see like a depot here. He's got... Oh, this is actually such a great wall. This right here, not so much, but it is still another little choke point. Yeah, a depot or a missile turret, like right in this little pocket, would make me so happy. 2-2 starting up for GuMiho here. ShoWTimE. I mean, seeing the third CC, usually you can... No, he's already seen the double engineering bay. Yeah, he should definitely be going double forge right now. Oh. He sees his opponent's army, sees maybe a bunch of tanks, and is that what triggered the Templar Archives? Not too sure. Once again, this is an extremely important match for both players. ShoWTimE getting close to extended thermal lance. There's the +2 weapons for ShoWTimE, but there is going to be a deadly 2-2 versus 1-0 timing. Even if ShoWTimE chronos the crap out of that +2 weapons. GuMiho is relying on tanks here. Let me take a look at the... Oh, no. Okay, they're playing west. So this is actually better ping for GuMiho here. A little bit. So it's interesting that he's building tanks. This is a good map for tank spots right here. Tanks against this ledge, but that's more usually about the 3 base pushes. What just... Reaper? Hello? Observer does get taken out. Oh, GuMiho saw the stasis ward with the scan, and 3 units still got caught. Huh. ShoWTimE, nice revelation. Siege tanks, sieging up very far back. Of course, that Raven that went down much earlier. Very unfortunate. ShoWTimE, ooh, okay, does pull the Colossus back before it takes any real damage. Shield battery instantly being drained. We do see a big... Is this a flank he's planning? Oh my god, the Zealots. They're being idiots. Okay, but they're just sitting there anyways. Oh, speaking of... Those bio units getting really just kind of tangled up in the corner. This Ghost as well. It's the safest Ghost. Courage the Cowardly Ghost. 2-2 completing here for GuMiho. We do see that Zealot Warp in the main base. There's the depot. Oh, I'm so happy. And look at it. There's that choke. It barely comes into play, but it's... Oh, no, it does come into play. Oh, my God. I love it. So nice from Gumi. Just making his job easier. +2 weapons will complete for ShoWTimE before the engagement breaks out. He's going to go with the +2 timing. Ghost not able to EMP, so all the tanks get lifted. Amazing start for the fight for ShoWTimE. And that is really going to push this back. Colossus need to be brought into the fight, though, and they will be able to. Immortals chonking down the tanks as they get dropped back down. Amazing engagement from ShoWTimE. GuMiho needed to land the EMPs on the Phoenixes. He didn't, which means that the Phoenixes took all the tanks out of the fight for, like, a vast majority of that fight, and ShoWTimE gets a very good fight as a result of it. Oh, but these Colossus will lose one. Stalkers were not in position. They don't have Blink. And all the Phoenixes did go down. Still, even with all that, that was still more than a decent trade for GuMiho. Now, he did lose a lot of important tech units. Usually we talk about the Protoss losing important tech units, but it was actually GuMiho who lost a bunch of tanks, a couple of ghosts, a couple of medevacs, cyclones even. I mean, those are like not really tech units too much, but... And yeah, they don't fulfill too much of a purpose at this point. What is this, this Marine on the shift click? I don't know why this makes me laugh so hard, but it does. Oh my god, it has got a mission, and it is going to fulfill that mission, and that mission is to scout and die. And both parts of its mission have been completed. GuMiho, yeah, man, ShoWTimE needs a second forge so badly. There might be a 4 upgrade timing lead for a little bit. ShoWTimE, I think he needs at least one more chrono to make it not that big of a timing. As it is, there's probably going to be like a 20-second timing for 3-3 versus 2-0, which will be a 4 upgrade advantage. Even when +3 weapons completes, it's going to be a 3 upgrade advantage. Ooh, this is a really nice find for ShoWTimE. Going to be able to snipe the medevacs. GuMiho marauding around the map with a little army, and ShoWTimE spots it. With his observer, his army was very well placed to deal with this. GuMiho kiting back about as well as he can. And the upgrades are good. Nice target fire on this spotting Phoenix. But ShoWTimE's still going to be able to get the cleanup. He just had overwhelming numbers, so the upgrades really didn't matter. Meanwhile, ooh, how did he spot? Oh, the observer. Oh, the observer from ShoWTimE spotted this, allowed him to reposition. GuMiho was looking for a big 1-2 punch, but ShoWTimE, well, I mean, he cut off one of GuMiho's arms. Hard to punch with only, well, hard to do a 1-2 punch with only one arm. You just have to punch twice with the same arm. I guess it's not that hard. Oh, we could see this army getting caught out. Oh, the disruptors. 1, 2, 3, 4 go down. Oh, the 4th one barely didn't get a shot. It almost did. These 2 disruptors somehow kind of whiffed. I thought one of them was going to get like 3 ghosts, but that's a big jump for GuMiho. And now, with most of the disruptors going down, the 3-3 versus 3-0 will be a huge difference. Disruptors trying to get their connections with GuMiho with some good spreads against them. Battery overcharge is going to get popped, but these +3 stalkers are having a terrible time. Liberators are going to be here as well. Disruptor will get an okay connection. It's not good enough, though. Not yet. This one does clip a ghost in a couple of the units, but GuMiho is now up almost 30 army supply. Zealot Warpin is not going to be enough on its own. Nexus is going to fall. Great jump on the disruptors by GuMiho. And ShoWTimE loses the base, loses a ton of army, so many of his tech units. Oh man, he really just got caught pinned against the wall. Obviously, the +3 weapons means the Stalkers do really well when they're the ones attacking. But trying to stand and fight against pure Marauder, not a good time. Oh my god, that's a big stim. GuMiho, okay, he's in a really good position, but he needs medevacs. He needs medevacs bad. Needs to swap this starport onto the reactor. He's got this second starport. Funnily enough, this might just not be the game for Liberators right now. But he's really trying. He really wants these oh, please, please swap it on. GuMiho is... well, he's on 5 bases now. Yeah, he can definitely afford 4 Liberators or 4 medevacs or 4 Vikings at a time. Triple Robo Colossus. Oh, Liberator being used for harass will get spotted. ShoWTimE? Yeah, I think with the medevacs not being rebuilt, this is going to be a big opportunity. Another big stim coming in. GuMiho is damaging his own army up so much, and this is all of his medevacs. Ooh, did ShoWTimE see it? I don't think... no, he did! He did see it! The Observer just spotted it. He gets back in position. Very nice job from ShoWTimE, and that's going to keep him in this game. If that quad medevac drop fully unloads in the main, ShoWTimE, who is off balance, has been for a while, probably just gets knocked right over. Now, we do see the Colossus getting scanned out, as well as a huge rebuild count on the Disruptors. GuMiho. Man, look at how overstimmed this army is. 7th base for ShoWTimE gets taken down. Ooh, these Marines. Oh, they're going to get a cancel on the 6th base attempt. That would be fantastic, and they will find it. Oh, that's really nice for GuMiho, because that was a lot of already overstimmed bio. Meanwhile, this Liberator, no kills, but a ton of indirect damage with the lost mining time. Pylon in the middle of the map will spot the army movement from Gumi, and ShoWTimE. Oh, that disruptor shot was errant, to say the very least. Man, this army is big. ShoWTimE is in the corner. There is a lot of Marauders here. The Nexus kind of soaking a lot of fire and kind of discombobulating the army. And now the Zealots swing in from the back. Liberators are going to get taken out for GuMiho. ShoWTimE, this is actually going way better for him than I expected, considering kind of the start there. But even though it was a bit of a stumble into the position, he gets over there. Battery Overcharge will try and keep these cannons alive, but it's not going to be enough on its own. GuMiho is really pushing ShoWTimE to the limit, but ShoWTimE has not broken it yet. Ooh, Disruptor shots. Oh, good job from GuMiho. He snipes down 2 Disruptors, but will get cleaned up. ShoWTimE has actually evened the supplies back out. And GuMiho, he's trading very efficiently, but ShoWTimE has once again not been broken, and the medevac count is still an issue. I actually don't think I like... no, I still like GuMiho's position more. He's still up 2 upgrades, and he is getting into +2 ship weapons. Finally, 4 medevacs coming on down. I feel like if GuMiho loses this game, it is going to be on the back of, or off the back of, less than optimal starport production. That's going to be it. That's the only reason ShoWTimE is still in this game. And kudos to ShoWTimE for barely getting in position. It feels like a goalie in like a soccer match or football for the Europeans. Scan does clear the observer, but it spots the army. This feels like a football match where one player's getting one team is getting like handily outplayed in terms of, possession, passing, all of the fundamentals, but the keeper is keeping them in this game. And in this case, ShoWTimE has been D-keeper, D-mower. Observer once again spots this army. ShoWTimE cancels maybe a little bit too... Oh, GuMiho just killed one of his own Marauders. That was not on purpose. No, that was not on purpose. That was a misclick. Oh, big link forward. Ooh, Disruptor shot. Covers it. What did he snipe? I think he just sniped another Marauder. Meanwhile, ShoWTimE sieging at the bottom side. Where are the Vikings? They are with the main army. This is actually such a great split push from ShoWTimE. He hits with the Colossus where his opponent's Vikings are not. But GuMiho pulling back. Only loses a couple of SCVs. And these Vikings, ooh, they could catch the army in transition. ShoWTimE, double scan, catches the Observer, but doesn't see the other one. Oh my god, ShoWTimE, this is a huge bio army. God, this positioning has been so immaculate, so intricate from both players. Oh, big jump on the back line. Vikings, though, are going to find a Colossus, and this was a great spread from GuMiho. I said it was a jump on the back line, but it was more like GuMiho jumped on ShoWTimE. ShoWTimE now down 50 army supply, loses all the Colossus. That was the fight GuMiho was looking for. He is stimming it on the bottom side. So much bio. There's a ton of EMPs available. Big stims. Once again, the army is really overstimmed. But is it going to matter? I don't think so. Wait, hang on. Where did the Vikings go? Oh, they land on the top side. I thought they were going to land on this base. Ooh, GuMiho trying to find this base again. He has been so chaotic, so aggressive with his movement. Disruptors on the backline are going to get some big connections. ShoWTimE able to blink away, but he is still really on the ropes here. Vikings, I think they just landed. Yeah, they landed in the main base. Gonna harass from the backline. GuMiho. Oh, he might just have enough. The upgrades are really showing through. The Zealots are so flimsy relative to what they would normally be. Disruptor shot. Gets a big connection, but a good hot pickup from GuMiho. Saves a couple of them. Ghosts will get into the medevacs. Good micro from Gumi, and he redrops back out. ShoWTimE is now plummeting in supply. He lost 23 probes. He's going to lose the Nexus. The Vikings are going to come in like Messi from half the half, I don't know, what do they call it? Half court? Whatever, it's half court. Because we're doing basketball now, and they're going to knock out the Nexus. They're going to knock out ShoWTimE, and GuMiho keeps his hopes alive in the group. Very well done by the Gumi God. Oh my goodness. That one got so bloody close. And with that, GuMiho takes the game, takes the series. If you enjoyed that video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and we will catch you on the flip side.